Hold on, yeah, now just listening to this one moment. Oh, don't be alarmed. We have it's kind of one of our boy styles. Don't worry, we're going to put our curls free in a moment. We like to get our little boy look going on sometimes. Hold on.
Man involved in your child raising. You know,
We're listening to this on Adam Carolla. We posted this video with Julian Michaels. It's funny, she's on here talking about lesbians and whoopie pies and bad fathers. What else? Oh yeah, she's recently been doing shows with what's her name from the Dark Horse podcast, and they're talking about the vaccines, and she's acting all surprised, like, oh, no way. It's really cute. Hopefully people can get real soon and we can actually talk about the facts and concerns and a lot of this bullshit that's been going on, huh? Yeah. It's cute. Cheers. We're here. We're in Augusta, Maine. Same old, same old. We would like to talk about and discuss how and why the sick punk behind the door right there with our two youngest children who can't talk, right behind that door right there, they can't talk. They were vaccinated in 2013. We'd like to discuss how and why things have been kept so segregated and they've been ignoring the facts and concerns with our children here. When we ran away to Canada in 2017, remember that? We were trying to get our daughter to a doctor. After what happened between 2012 and 2016, we got a lot of attention with the animal activist groups, and we've explained. I know many, when they first get brought on board, we're the target. That's how we get your attention, right? What were we the target for? Okay, so it could have been probably a non-vaxxer, shoplifter, possibly an animal abuser, Elise Hicks, leaving the dogs out in the cold, kicking the mutts. I know. Is it as bad as you think? I mean, we're concerned about the children. Since we were kids, back in the 90s, they used to make animal and child pornography. Remember back in the 90s? Some of the child molesters they put in jail, I don't think they did anything. And the bad guys, from what we could tell, got away. Yeah, I don't know. They jump out of state. They come from out of state and they go back out of state. And innocent people die and go to jail is usually how it works in those scenarios. Well, yeah, they're making a lot of child and animal pornography back then as well. Well, a lot of it, right, it's usually they get the runaways, 14, 15, 16-year-olds sometimes, and people turn their heads to that because they want to. So that, we're not even that, as bad as that is. We're concerned about young children. These sick fucking punks are fucking toddlers. Neurologically damaged children who can't talk and tell you about the abuse they're going through. Many people have survived a lot of the history and that bullshit. A lot of them became targets because they knew what the fuck was going on, and their kids are being fucked and tortured. Well, so many of them turn to the streets and drugs and wind up in mental institutions and prisons that it's really hard to get situations where some are actually aware. It's one of those situations you can't pay for, right? It's one of those things where, no, it's not a money issue. You can have all the money in the world. You got to wake people up. Yeah, we can fund and allocate. We can give all this money. Yeah, if you have dipshits funneling and funding and allocating it, it's going to turn to shit. So yeah, anyways, we're here in Augusta, Maine. We're at the old Governor John Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. My name is Mary. You know, if you think my attitude, the characters I'm playing, I'm actually completely fine. I'm totally coherent. I have a lot of characters. I'm sarcastic. Yeah, with what's been going on over the years. In 2012, after what happened with everything, yeah, we were ready to check the fuck out. And we've told people that. So thank goodness we're aware. We're not going to do that. No, we'd like to try to stay with it the best we can. We have other children here. Our two oldest children, who are on this side with me and my parents, who have been very heavily gaslit. The private investigator in 2009, Christopher LaJoy, tried explaining to them. He was standing right over there. He was trying to tell them what the fuck was going on. I think it upset Dad and other people because it exposes their drugs and stuff like that when you start talking about the Mayans and stuff. Well, they scare Mom and the other people and the ones scared of the devil weed and all that into thinking it's ghost and alien stuff. Remember when we ran away to Canada? Mom called the ghost hunters. They trafficked more shit. Our children are getting fucked and tortured. They're making a lot of money off of those videos and snuff movies. You know how much money they're making with that and the leverage and the strong arming? And half the fucking people don't know what they're doing. People get tricked into thinking they're doing investigations or that it's fake, psyops, MK Ultra. Who shot JFK? So fucking stupid, isn't it? Oh, excuse my French. Oh, excuse my French. Yeah, so yeah, that's how stupid it is. So yeah, we're here in Augusta, Maine, people. When everyone's done doing their whatever. Oh man, when you really put it together and you see what people are talking about, seems to be a lot of focus on the vaccines and the transgender stuff. Do you remember back in 2009, around the time the private investigator shot himself and the father of my oldest two ran away spooked? I know. It's just a bunch of drug addicts and criminals. People deserve it. Right, I know. And meantime, between time, the children and all the innocent people that get taken out, it's like a war. It's what happens in other places of the world, and they're fucking sick of your immature bullshit too, you entitled fucking cunts. Oh wow, when you hear how they talk, oh man, people are fucking sick. Nasty fucking people need to wake the fuck up, hopefully. I hope so. Yeah, our children, they're right on the other side with that punk being fucked and tortured and protected by you. Whenever you want to wake up, be good. No, we'll be dead or in jail or gone soon. We told you that. Watch. Just keep watching. It's how it works.
Ooh, you want to read that part? I put in the Joker on that page.
Okay.
No, I don't want to read that part. Let's go to a totally different section.
How about page 30?
30. Do page 30?
We are reading from The Meaning of Man. I love this book. And lastly, the Christian will contemplate reality as divine, has the direct reflection and the living call of God. Creation is here taken as a natural revelation of God according to the words of St. Paul. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are cleanly seen, being understood by the things that are made. But this contemplation can move in two different directions according as we regard creatures more especially as things, or more especially has signs. In the first case, we enter on the path of purely philosophical thought, abstract, technical, thoroughly purified. Philosophical thought, abstract, technical, thoroughly purified. The essential thing here is the argument. If anything exists, then God exists. The starting point matters little. The Garden of Eden. Where's your checkered flag? I don't know. The starting point matters. Can feel my heart beat. Chip, chip, cheerio. Hey. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
Oh, tell him happy birthday. 38. Nice. Yeah. Oh, cool. I can hear you really good. What kind of cake? That sounds good. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of reading here. I got my little boy cut going on. Well, I didn't cut it. It's back in a bun, in a side bun. More like an old man, whatever. That's okay. Doesn't really matter, does it? Can you see how it doesn't matter? None of that matters. Wow, help the fucking kids, right? I know they're hopefully getting it. Hopefully. Good. Are they getting it in your neck of the woods? Is there a lot of rumbles in the jungle? No, people are humbly accepting. Oh, lucky you. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder. Yeah, we keep them going under. Where were we? Here we go. The essential thing here is the argument. If anything exists, then God exists. The starting point matters little, or rather than more removed it is from sense, the better. The starting point matters little, or rather the more removed it is from sense, the better. Eliminate, it kind of, is that going to assumptions, or what do they call that? Not assumptions, what's the word we're looking for? Expectations, thank you. Set yourself up for disappointments, that kind of thing. Yeah, that happens too. Well, it can, right? Well, when you're aware and you're in acceptance, right, that's exactly it. Well, that's the thing. See, some get devastated if all of a sudden they're at the bottom or something gets done to them. It could be a level of awareness. It could be knowing a joke. It's so stupid how anal people can be about a lot of things in life. Yeah, so once you're in acceptance of that, and every day you go from the top to the bottom to the middle with something. Who are you comparing yourself to? Should you be comparing yourself to anyone or anything besides yourself? Am I better than I was yesterday? Oh man. With what though? Well, my finger looked a lot better. Now it's all mangled. See how you can go a lot of ways with that. You can apply it to almost anything. Now, if it's mangled, then you can't do anything about it. Right? You can be in acceptance, live in regret. You can try to prevent those accidents from happening and helping others, right? And then they want to call you stupid and go, oh, tell them to shut up. Look at them, idiot. Their finger's all mangled and they're trying to tell you. Wow, you're a fucking dipshit. The starting point matters little, or rather the more removed it is from sense, the better. The classical metaphysics will imply, set aside, the fair and changeful face of things and concentrate on nothing but intelligible existence. It is not the spectacle, but the analysis of creation that is in question here, and the analysis will lead us to sufficient reason for the being of all things, and in short, to that absolute plenitude of being we call God. This mode of knowledge is unshakable and on its own plane indispensable, but in its fully elaborated and strict form it will remain the preserve of the technician. We shall not speak of it in those pages, but of another, more spontaneous and simpler, aiming rather at the vision than at an analysis of creation. For man possesses what may well be called spiritual instincts, making him capable and desirous of the supreme values, truth, goodness, beauty. He has one instinct, moreover, that synthesizes and transcends all the others, and aspires to the possession of him who is at once truth and goodness and beauty. This is the religious instinct. Thanks to it, God is on the horizon of human thought. He is divined and desired in advance. He is divined and desired in advance, and so, on the lease contract, he will be discovered. At the spectacle of these created things which call to him with familiar books, man will recognize confusedly, no doubt, but surely the hand of divine workman, and has to the others the sea, the forces, and the mountain. They speak to him of God by their power, their immensity, and their purity. Normally, this mode of knowing depends on the whole state of the soul. It can be developed or spoilt by education. It comes to true fruition only in souls and with clear and candid eyes, and their vision will gain immediately, immeasurably, by humility and purity and detachment. By humility at the bottom, it is a question of a tryst with God, Tryst, who does not give himself except to the humble, and even creatures do not give up their secret save to those who open their hearts to receive it. By purity, for that alone, it gives us the clear eye and the heart fraternal even to God, and so makes all reality transparent to the divine rays. By detachment, since he who lays hold on creatures egotistically drags them down to his own level and imprisons and darkens them by that very fact, he who has no will to make himself poor will have his eyes blinded by his own riches, be they never so miserable, and things for him will lack savior and light. Yeah, they will see the darkness in everything and everyone usually, and they will shine light on evil and darkness blindly. It's very sad and scary. We've been watching it happen here for quite some time, and we're hoping that people who are aware, we know you're aware, start to speak up more about how horrific this is and how it has been ignored. Yeah, we can't do anything about the children being fucked and tortured. They've already been fucked and tortured for years. They were vaccine injured in 2013. It's already done. Okay? There's no marks. There's nothing to prove in court. You can't do anything about it. They get away over and over and over and over again. And the people who are aware live in a nightmare and die with their knowing. They get killed. They go to mental hospitals. They die in prison. They just live in silence and sadness. Some of them, you know, they're there. It's fucking horrible, isn't it? So what can we do? Okay, bring awareness to the vaccines, the vaccine-injured children, the people being ignorant, playing stupid. Yeah, when you're trying to talk to people about these things and then, oh, that doesn't happen here. Oh, not in Maine. Oh, the little brat probably deserved it. Yeah, you know you're dealing with a sick, fucked up situation and there's probably some evil, dark shit happening. And we'd really appreciate it if people could bring awareness to what's already happened, how they've already gotten away with it, how it was silenced, how a lot of you helped them along by trying to watch and debate who's a Karen, crazy, delusional, get the drug families, people, individuals, Karens, non-vaxxers. This is so fucking disturbing, you goddamn pigs. Please wake the fuck up. You know, and then we get told we're being abusive and threatening and harassing others because we're calling them sick fucking punks. 'Cause that's exactly what they are. It's really disturbing. So hopefully people can help bring awareness to that. We're already dead. Enjoy, everyone. See what happens, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Don't know. Do you know? I don't know. We're gonna make some lentils. We're gonna make some green lentils. Yeah, we like the green lentils. Do you like green lentils? We like green lentils. I think it's the Goya kind. Would you like to see? Oh, we got lentils too. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with. First, we must treat ourselves to a modern mushroom gummy. Should you try them? They're really good, aren't they? Energy, focus, immunity, and digestion. It's freaking good. These are cinnamon roll. Really, really good. I love them. It has a Super 7 mushroom blend, cordyceps, reishi, chaga, lion's mane, shiitake, turkey tail, maitake, miyatake. Really, really good. We know that great nutrition changes lives. Whether you want to improve your mind, body, or performance, we have the formula to help you do it. Morning, Nana. Want me to make coffee?
Oh, yes.
Want a mushroom gummy? It's cinnamon roll.
What?
It's cinnamon roll. I'm gonna make coffee.
Okay. Yeah, and it was the Goya. Goya, let your light shine down. Goya, let your light shine down. I see you. Isn't it great? It's good. See, that's good. Much love, health, and peace all.